In this video, I'm going to show you how to generate your Ed-Fi API credentials for school year 2024-2025 using the Starting Blocks admin app. So you should have received a link that takes you to this admin.startingblocks.org application. And the first thing that you're going to do is log in. Now, before you log in, just note that the people who are set up in the Starting Blocks admin application to be able to log in are district level chief information officers or CIOs and district level PowerSchool administrators. That would be the CIOs and district level PowerSchool administrators who are listed in DM. So if you have trouble logging in, or if you're not sure if you're one of those people, just know that that's who's going to be able to access this. With that being said, the first thing that you'll do is log in. Now, when I log in, it's going to take me directly into it because I've logged in before. When you log in, you will probably see an option to either log in using single sign-on with a Gmail account or with Microsoft. So let us know if you have any trouble logging in. All right, once you're in there, your screen is going to look very similar to mine, but also a little bit different. So I'm going to go through the differences here. In the video, unfortunately, you are going to see some extra things that you might not see on your screen, and some things will be labeled a little bit differently, but I'm going to talk you through what you will see. So as soon as you log in, you are going to see on this side one environment that you will click on, and I'll type in the one that you will see. It's going to be SC Districts 24-25, and that will show up as an environment for you. 24-25. That will be the environment that you will see and that you'll click on. I don't have access to that one here, but I have this test environment that I'm going to use today. So you would click on that. And then once you have done that, you're going to see a couple cards appear on the screen. And if you scroll down, and also if you click on View Tenants, either way, you're going to see your district name listed there. So if I click on View Tenants, I can see districts listed there. And if I backtrack a little and I just look on this page, I can see these are sample districts. So I'll pretend that this is my district here today. You would just click on your district. Once you've done that, you are then going to click on Applications. You can ignore everything else on the card that appears on this page and click Applications. All right, now you will see a few things here that you could potentially delete. It wouldn't be the end of the world, but it would not be great. Either of those might have to be regenerated, and it might be a bit of a headache. So please do not go in here and delete anything that you see. What you're going to do is you're actually going to create what's called an application here in a second. And the naming convention that you're going to use is going to be like this one you see down here at the bottom. So let me show you how you would do that. I've already created this one here, this PS integration, and then followed by a dash and the district number. So let me backtrack to that just for a second. So you will click on the green New tab, and then for your application name, the naming convention is PS integration. So PS space integration, INTEGRATION space dash space, and then your district or district number. For your ODS, in my environment here, I only see dev right now in this sample, but you are actually going to have a prod option. So you will be clicking on prod there. I don't have that option, so I'm just going to click dev, so it will let me move forward. For the ed.org, you will select your district. When it says add another, do not do that. You can just stick with your district. And then for your vendor, you'll select PowerSchool. And for your claim set, I don't have the name of the claim set that you will see here, so I'm going to type in what you will be selecting. You will be selecting a claim set that says SC Districts 24-25 prod, right? So that's what you'll be selecting there. All right, now once you've done that, you'll click Save. And I've actually already created an application for this. So I'm going to go back and show you where it will appear. It will appear back on this applications page. Once you have that application created, you can click on it and go into it. And here you are going to see that some credentials are provided for you. So I have already created credentials here. So I actually need to reset creds to make them reappear. I'll say yes. This may already appear for you if you're doing this for the first time. Keep in mind that This link right here is a one-time link. So if you are securely sharing it with someone or securely saving the credentials in a secure location, just keep in mind that no one will be able to use this link again to retrieve them. And if something happens to where you should need to access them again through the admin app, you're going to need to reset the credentials. So that's not ideal, especially if you've already connected within PowerSchool and publishing data and whatnot, but just keep that in mind. I mean, it can certainly be done and is not really a big deal if you haven't started publishing data yet and you haven't connected, but you might not want to have to do that if necessary. So I'll just read you the little note here. It says key and secret created. The link below will take you to a page where you can view the credentials. When you go there, you will be asked to confirm whether you actually want to retrieve them, because that can only be done once. If you need to give the link to someone else, make sure you don't retrieve the credentials yourself first, or else the link will no longer work for them. And we limit the retrieval to one time for security reasons, but note that you can always reset the credentials again if there's a mistake. So that's just reiterating what I just said there. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the link. I can click here to retrieve the credentials. Yes, retrieve them. All right, now here's my key, secret, and API URL. Now, I could save these to a secure location, but I already know exactly where I want to put them in PowerSchool. So if you know exactly what to do with these, or you've jumped ahead and you've dealt with your profile from the previous year, created a new profile, you're ready to plug these in, you can do what I'm doing here. Just note that there are a couple steps where you would need to make sure that the previous year's profile is deactivated and the current year's profile is generated. Once all that has taken place, you could just jump right over into PowerSchool, jump over here, and you could go directly to your system management, data exchange, general setup, and start plugging these in here. And we have a video to walk you through how to do that. I won't do that here in this video, but just note that you can either copy these and save them to a secure location, or you can go ahead and plug them in. Either way, just make sure that you don't skip the steps of deactivating the Ed5 profile from the previous year, creating the profile for the current year before you go in and you start trying to plug these in and configure things. All right, that's all. This is how you can retrieve your credentials.